Hi, my darlings. How are you? This is going to be for my Taurus, and this is going to be a message for whenever it reaches you. I will be using my Spellcaster's Tarot deck, and to clarify, I'll be using Learning Tarot cards. To everyone stopping by, darlings, I welcome you all with open arms and an open heart. Please know I deliver these messages to you from my heart to your heart always. Please take what resonates and leave what does not, okay, babies? So let's see, Taurus, what message or messages we have for you. So Taurus, this is for you. Two of Pentacles. Are you juggling something a little off balance here? Or are you balanced? The Seven of Wands. Listen, whatever had you off balance, you're going to overcome it. That's the Seven of Wands, and that's you overcoming your challenges. You got the Queen of Swords. There might be an air energy in your environment. There might be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius in your environment. Or you're starting to clear away things that no longer serve you. The Queen of Swords. Then we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about opening up your heart, using your intuition, trusting yourself. We have the Eight of Swords. Something got you all tied up inside. The Hermit, and you are aware of it because you're doing some soul searching. Then we have the Queen of Cups. There might also be a water energy, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Or maybe this whole situation might be making you feel emotional. The Queen of Cups. We have the Four of Cups here. Four of Cups is you deep in thought in regards to this situation. So deep in thought that you might be missing an opportunity. The Six of Swords. Things are calming down in your environment. Stop worrying, okay, babies? Nothing stays the same. Really and truly, nothing stays the same. Nothing. Everything changes. What goes up must come down, and what is down must come up. But it's up to us, self. I gotta find a cloth for my table. It's very noisy when I shuffle. But in time. Everything in time. Remember that. Nothing before it's time. We got the Two of Pentacles. On top of the Two of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. So the Emperor is about your stability. The Six of Cups is about the past. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little off balance. Something to do with the past. And family. It has you feeling upside down. We have the Emperor, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Four of Wands. The Emperor is a very stable energy. But there's something from the past that's keeping you a little off balance. Whatever it is, you are above those challenges. You're going to go within and you're going to do some soul searching and you're going to start letting go of things that no longer serve you. You've already done that. This is past energy I'm telling you about, or you might be in the process of working on that. And that's okay. Once you start working on yourself, okay? Start forgiving yourself. Start looking at those times that you don't really want to look at. The times that you really want to forget. Those traumatic, hurtful, painful times. Look at them. But take your time in the sense of if it gets overwhelming, step back from it. To me, when I look at my past, I like to write. So I'll write it down. If it gets a little too much for me, like I start feeling those feelings like I had back then, I sometimes go with the feelings and let it go, and I'll cry and let it all out. And then I feel better. But anyway, so go within and let go of things. Do that for you. You are worthy and you are loved. All right? You got to show you that. So you go and let go of all these things that are bothering you. You got the judgment card. The judgment card is about going within and letting go of things. Okay, it's about, after you do that, you start feeling brand new. You get like a second wind and you feel, full of life. Do that for you. Love you enough to do that. Then we got the Seven of Cups. You got some choices here. You might be using your imagination. You might have some temptation, some confusion, wishful thinking. But you have a lot of choices here. But don't go over analyzing things. And then there's the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles says holding on to people or possessions that you really need to release, okay, if that's the situation. Now sometimes the Four of Pentacles could mean balance, or it could mean you're holding on to, you watching how you spend your finances as well. You're getting only what you need and not what you want. You have the Judgment card, you got the Seven of Cups, and you have the Four of Pentacles. You have a lot of choices. Oops. Then we got, there's definitely an air energy here, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, or you're about to tell somebody something very truthful here. You got the Queen of Swords, you're clearing away things. You got the King of Swords here. You have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. You know what's so odd? My last reading was similar, but it was reversed. I always separate my cards after each reading, you know. I go through and I separate them, and it's so odd that they came back together. But anyway, there may be an air energy in your environment, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Now, this energy might have brought in something abundant to you, unexpected. We got the Ten of Pentacles. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever it was, it had to do with your hard work. Okay, you worked so hard and you starting to see the rewards of your hard work. We got the Nine of Pentacles. So you have the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. And that's above the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords is a very truthful energy, okay? You got the Seven of Wands. Whatever challenges you're facing that you have to open up your heart about, whatever it is that you need to use your intuition about, whatever that feeling you've been getting down here, you need to listen to that feeling. That's your intuition. Don't listen up here, right here. That feeling that comes, okay? Sometimes you get a thought, and that thought at the same time, you feel this feeling. That's the one you go with. But you got to pay attention. The thing is, our body tells us things. You just need to pay attention. I'm learning to pay attention. So we have the Seven of Wands on top of the Page of Cups. We have the Moon, and we have the Hermit. So you know someone is keeping some type of secret from you. You're aware of that. You know that. You're standing up for what you believe in, and you're fighting. You know? You're being very protective, and you're very determined to find out what it is. You got the Seven of Wands, you have the Moon, and you have the Hermit. Or maybe secrets were revealed. That's why you need to open your heart up, and that's why you've gone within. The Moon card says, the path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way, one step at a time. The Hermit says, I honor my spiritual self. So you're doing some soul searching, and you already know about the secrets. So maybe the secrets did come out. And now you're deep in thought about them. But you are going to be above your challenges, okay? Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Hermit. Then you have the Eight of Swords here. Something tying you up. This is mental, okay? It's up here. Now, it could also be a physical situation where you are in a situation and you can't get out of it, or you don't know how to. Talk to someone about it. There's always a way. There's A total stranger helped me. I was in a very abusive relationship. And a total stranger helped me. This was in New York. I used to clean houses in New York. I used to get paid $50 to clean houses. Man. And every day I got on the train, I saw the same guy. He was a Chinese guy. Every day. Very well dressed. And one day he said hello and I said hello. And then next day we started chit-chatting and we talked. And he was going through some things and I was going through a lot. Because I was in a very abusive relationship. I had to work. I had to bring in money. And all my money I had to turn over to him. Not to the Chinese guy, to the asshole I was with. That's the only way to describe him. Anyway, but you see, the thing about it was I didn't know my worth. You see, when you don't know, you give off certain frequencies or vibrations, and people with the same vibrations you're gonna attract. So when you're broken, you're gonna attract broken people. So you gotta take care of you and heal you. And then you're gonna be able to see the past and everything very clearly, you know. You'll be able to see things clearly. So anyway, me and this guy, we were talking, and I know I'm just running my lips here. And I told him about my situation. And this man told me, he said, I'll help you. I said, I have a child. He said, it doesn't matter. He said, I will help you and I don't want anything in return. So a couple of weeks later, I made my plans. I sent him off to work. I gave him a kiss at the door. I said, I love you. And I'll see you when you get home. And he left. It was like 5:30 in the morning. And when he left, I packed up what little things I had. I broke everything in the apartment. I cut up all his clothes because it was my money that bought it. And I cut it all up. I cut it up. I got my baby and my little Georgie bundle because all I had was the clothes I had on and the clothes on my back. And I took my daughter and all the things that belonged to her, clothes-wise. And this gentleman came and he picked me up. And to this day, 37 years later, we are still in communication. He's remarried because at the time he was married, it was really bad. His first wife died, and now his second wife, he has a beautiful family, you know, and he was so kind to me and my daughter. So, you know, sometimes an angel comes from somewhere to help us. And I got goosebumps telling you this. I don't want you to give up about anything. I don't want you to give up. You hear me? Well, this is how bad my situation was. I had gotten pregnant. I was 145 pounds. At the end of my pregnancy, I was 109 pounds. That's how bad my situation was. So let's continue with you, Taurus. And I'm sorry I went all over the place. But I don't know, I just felt like sharing that with someone. Maybe somebody needed to hear that. So on top of the 8 of Swords, where you got all tied up in here, and you feel like you're trapped and you can't get out, there's always a way. All right? We got the Page of Cups on top of that. You need to use your intuition. Bring love into you. Be kind to you. You got the 5 of Wands here. There's a conflict, an inner conflict going on. But there's a possibility of great happiness. You're going to overcome this. You hear me? You're going to use your intuition and you're going to overcome what you're going through. You have the Page of Cups. You have the 5 of Wands, which is internal conflict. And this is the Sun card. And then you have the Hermit again. You're thinking and you're making plans. You're thinking and you are making plans on how to do what it is that you need to get done. It's going to break your heart, possibly. Now we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is about worry. You're probably going to be worried about finances. I know when I left, I was worried about finances. Now the second marriage, when he divorced me, I wasn't worried, you know, and then after a while I became worried. And that worry lasted for like 3 years. When I tell you my life was hell, my life was hell. This is the second divorce. And I made it. I did it. I believed in me, that I knew that there were greater and better things out there for me. And things started working out. So the 7 of Pentacles is telling you, don't worry about the money, babies. Do what you need to do. You have thoughts, you have ideas. Become creative. Find a way. You will find a way. You just got to trust yourself. So you have the Seven of Pentacles, the worry. Now you got the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is about courage. Okay, it's a very courageous energy. And then you got the Three of Swords. Now the Queen of Wands could also be a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. But it seems like that air energy has brought in a lot of luck from the past. But the Queen of Wands broke your heart? Or was that the third party involved? You got the Seven of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Wands, and you have the Three of Swords. You're thinking about leaving. You're thinking about leaving. You're tired. It's being one after the other, one after the other. You got the Queen of Cups here. You got the Queen and the King of Swords. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the Queen of Wands. And there you are, the King of Pentacles and the Magician. You're very magical, you know. Listen to me. You're an earth energy. You're very grounded. Take your shoes off and your socks and go outside and put your bare feet in the ground. Recharge yourself. You will get some ideas. Just keep your mind blank and just relax and just enjoy outside. But you feel a little heavy because of the broken heart or whatever it is that took place. However, you got the King of Pentacles, which is you, Taurus. It's a stable, magical energy. Okay, anything you touch can turn to gold. You just have to believe in yourself. Come on now, Taurus. I know you got some gifts. You know how to do some things. But make sure you do it with love. Okay, babies? And then you got the Magician. And I say, babies, you're magical. You have all the resources you need to accomplish anything you set out to do. The Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Magician. Then we have the Four of Cups. On top of the Four of Cups, we got the Knight of Wands. That's about being hasty. Maybe you're thinking about the passion that you had. It's about passion. The Knight of Wands is about passion. It's also about adventure. But this is about haste. Don't be hasty in making your decisions, okay? You got some good things coming here. These are all positive cards here. You got the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a new financial beginning, a new opportunity. Maybe it's the raise you were looking for, that promotion. You know, that's going to show you the way. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles, I always like to say, the universe has their hands in this. And no matter what you do, there's nothing you can do to stop it. Something is growing, okay? It's growing abundantly. It's the Three of Pentacles, all right? It could be your career, your hard work, everything start paying off. Don't you give up. You got the Knight of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Three of Pentacles. You might be collaborating with someone as well. So stop worrying. Then you got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is about things in your environment are calming down finally. We got the Nine of Wands, we got the Nine of Swords, and we got the Nine of Cups. The Nine is about completion. You have successfully overcome all your ups and downs here. Okay, now I ain't saying that the road gonna be smooth, and I'm not saying that you ain't gonna have no more downs, but you're gonna have more ups. Once you start realizing that this doesn't last forever, things do move upwards depending on self, depending on how much we heal, depending on our heart, listening to our intuition, meditating, grounding, okay? You got the Nine of Swords, of course. I mean, when things end or when you got a lot of energies around and you got a broken heart, there's definitely somebody else involved here, maybe. But you will feel kind of like in your head, you'll be in your head with like negativity and anxiety. You have to be fearful, but remember, fear isn't real, okay? And the anxiety you're feeling, you breathe through it. Okay, there's some teas that can help with anxiety. Natural teas. There's ashwagandha, but you have to look into it. Okay, I know about ashwagandha, and I think valerian. I think that's how you say it. I think those two are like calming. Also, chamomile. Chamomile is very calming. So then you got the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is all your wishes are going to come true no matter what is going on. Your wishes are going to come true. Okay, Taurus? So stop worrying. Everything will work out for you. You have the Nine of Wands, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have the Nine of Cups. Your wishes and your dreams coming true. And you're also extremely resilient. I love you guys dearly. You take care of yourselves, and we definitely will chat soon.